History is being made at SpaceX. After the groundbreaking success of Flight 6, we've just uncovered the launch date for Flight 7, and the timeline is more ambitious than anyone expected. But that's not even the biggest news. NASA and SpaceX have just unveiled their revolutionary lunar Starship design that's going to transform how we explore the moon. The footage from Flight 6 tells an incredible story of engineering triumph. We watched as Starship's heat shield endured extreme forces, with tiles literally baking away during re-entry. Yet this massive spacecraft kept pushing forward, demonstrating just how resilient these vehicles really are. Now SpaceX is raising the stakes with Flight 7, introducing their first ever Block 2 ship design. The real showstopper? Those stunning new renders of the lunar lander that will carry astronauts to the moon's surface. We're talking about a colossal spacecraft with panoramic windows, redesigned landing engines, and some fascinating updates to the power system that nobody saw coming. Plus, for the first time ever, we're getting a clear look at the Orbital fuel depot that will make deep space missions possible. Welcome to Elon Musk 24 Hours. Let's dive right in. Starship's journey continues to push the boundaries of what we thought possible in spaceflight. The footage from Flight 6 revealed something truly extraordinary, a moment that left even veteran aerospace engineers in awe. As Starship descended through the atmosphere, its heat shield began to glow with an intensity never before seen on a spacecraft this size. Sections of tiles didn't just heat up, they literally transformed under temperatures hot enough to melt steel, creating a spectacular light show against the dark ocean backdrop. But the real drama unfolded when the booster met its fate. The massive fireball that erupted when the methane tank ruptured painted the sky in brilliant oranges and reds, a sight that had spectators gasping. Yet beneath this theatrical display, something remarkable was happening. The liquid oxygen tank remained perfectly intact, bobbing in the Gulf waters like a massive steel whale. This wasn't just a lucky break, it was engineering brilliance revealed through chaos. SpaceX's team made a stunning discovery during their post-flight analysis. The booster's communication failure wasn't a simple glitch. It exposed a critical vulnerability that no one had anticipated. The launch tower's systems, designed to withstand the fury of 33 Raptor engines, had fallen victim to an unexpected weakness. Engineers worked through countless sleepless nights, reviewing thousands of data points until they found the solution hidden in plain sight. A complete redesign of the tower's protective shielding system. The story of Ship 33 reads like a technological thriller. Currently standing proud in Mega Bay 2, it represents the culmination of countless iterations and improvements. Its new engine connection system isn't just an upgrade, it's a revolution in rocket design that brings us one step closer to the holy grail of spaceflight: complete and rapid reusability. During recent testing, the ship survived conditions that would have torn apart any other spacecraft ever built. A breakthrough moment came during a late-night static fire test preparation. Engineers discovered that the new Raptor engine configuration could potentially deliver 15% more thrust than originally designed, a game-changing finding that could dramatically increase payload capacity. This wasn't just luck, it was the result of thousands of hours of incremental improvements and bold innovation. The Lunar Starship variant reveals SpaceX's grandest ambitions. The removal of external solar panels wasn't just an aesthetic choice. It represents a complete rethinking of how spacecraft operate in deep space. The new power system, still shrouded in secrecy, promises to deliver more energy than traditional solar arrays while maintaining the ship's sleek profile. Those magnificent panoramic windows aren't just for show. They're engineered to withstand the extreme temperature variations on the lunar surface while providing astronauts with crystal-clear views for precision landings. A major plot twist emerged in the Orbital refueling story. SpaceX's fuel depot design incorporates technology that many thought was decades away from reality. The multi-point connection system uses advanced materials that can withstand the extreme cold of cryogenic fuels while maintaining perfect structural integrity. During early testing, the system performed beyond all expectations, completing fuel transfers faster than anyone thought possible. The cargo variant of Starship showcases engineering elegance at its finest. Its massive cargo door, large enough to swallow a small house, transforms into a precisely controlled crane capable of placing delicate scientific equipment on the lunar surface with millimeter precision. Recent tests of the door mechanism revealed an unexpected bonus. The system could potentially be adapted for Mars missions, offering commonality between lunar and Martian operations. Back at Starbase, the new launch pad tells a story of rapid evolution. The Flame Trench's design holds secrets that hint at capabilities beyond current Starship specifications. Workers discovered that the soil composition at the new pad location was actually ideal for absorbing launch forces, leading to a stronger foundation than initially planned. The early departure of the massive CC-880 0-1 crane wasn't just about being ahead of schedule. It reflected a fundamental improvement in construction techniques that will influence future spaceport development worldwide. The tale of Ship 26's demise carries deeper significance than first appears. While its dismantling marked the end of one chapter, the data gathered during its construction proved invaluable. Hidden within its structure were experimental components that validated several theoretical improvements, paving the way for future innovations. Its sacrifice wasn't in vain. It helped solve critical challenges in Starship's development. As Flight 7's launch window approaches, the tension builds. The 53-day gap between flights masks an intense behind-the-scenes race against time. NASA's involvement in thermal monitoring isn't just about gathering data. It's about validating Starship's potential for future crewed missions. Each flight brings us closer to the ultimate goal, making humanity a multiplanetary species. The regulatory challenges facing Flight 7 reflect a broader story about humanity's expansion into space. While SpaceX has mastered the technical aspects, navigating the complex web of regulations and safety requirements presents a different kind of challenge. The company's approach to these hurdles reveals a sophisticated understanding of how to balance innovation with responsibility. The Block 2 design represents more than just an upgrade. It's a complete reimagining of what a spacecraft can be. Early wind tunnel tests showed performance characteristics that seem to defy conventional aerodynamics. The improved heat shield system incorporates lessons learned from every previous flight, creating a thermal protection system more advanced than anything currently flying. Deep within Starbase, preparations continue around the clock. The integration of Ship 33 with its new engines marks a critical milestone. Each connection, each weld, each inspection brings us closer to a future where space travel is as routine as air travel is today. The dedication of the SpaceX team, working through holidays and weekends, reflects their unwavering commitment to this revolutionary goal. As we await Flight 7's historic launch, one thing becomes clear. We're witnessing the birth of a new era in space exploration. The combination of innovative engineering, bold vision, and relentless determination is transforming science fiction into reality. Each launch, each test, each small improvement brings us closer to the stars. As Starship continues to evolve, each breakthrough brings us closer to a future that once existed only in science fiction. From the revolutionary lunar lander design to the game-changing orbital fuel depot, SpaceX isn't just building rockets. They're crafting the infrastructure for humanity's expansion into space. Flight 7 will mark another historic step in this journey, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with Block 2's enhanced capabilities. The story of Starship is more than just technical achievements. It's about human ingenuity, perseverance, and our unwavering drive to explore the unknown. As we anticipate the January 11th launch, we're not just watching a rocket test, we're witnessing the next chapter in space exploration unfold before our eyes. Keep up with all the latest developments in SpaceX's journey to revolutionize space travel by subscribing to Elon Musk 24 hours. Hit that like button if you're excited about Flight 7, and share your thoughts in the comments about which aspect of the new Starship design excites you most. Join our growing community of space enthusiasts who are following humanity's greatest adventure. For exclusive updates and deeper insights into SpaceX's technological breakthroughs, hit the notification bell. Share this video with fellow space enthusiasts who need to know about these groundbreaking developments. Together, we're witnessing history in the making, one launch at a time. See you in the next episode, where we'll continue tracking humanity's journey to the stars. Breaking news rocks the space industry as Boeing's mysterious silence about Starliner finally has an explanation. They're trying to sell off their troubled spacecraft program, but this story runs deeper than just corporate strategy. Former Boeing engineer Sarah Mitchell, who worked on Starliner's development, shares an insider's perspective. "We saw the writing on the wall months ago. The tension in the halls was palpable. Just 5 years ago, American crew capsules were practically non-existent. Now they're at the center of the biggest shakeup in modern spaceflight, a transformation that's reshaping not just companies, but the lives of the astronauts who trust these vehicles with their lives." The numbers tell a staggering story. While Boeing burns through $1.85 billion on Starliner, they're desperately clinging to their $5 billion golden goose, NASA's moon rocket, the SLS. "It's not just about the money," explains Dr. James Cooper, space policy expert at MIT. "It's about America's position in the new space race. With China advancing rapidly and Russia stepping back from international cooperation, these decisions will echo for decades. And who's waiting in the wings? Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin, reportedly circling what many consider a failed project. But here's where it gets interesting. Internal documents suggest Blue Origin's interest isn't just about acquiring hardware. They're after something far more valuable: Starliner's life support technology patents and the team behind them. The human cost of these corporate maneuvers is real. Colonel Lisa Martinez, a NASA astronaut who trained for both Starliner and Dragon missions, offers a unique perspective. Each capsule has its own personality, its own quirks. When you're strapping yourself to a rocket, that familiarity means everything. Meanwhile, SpaceX, the undisputed leader in commercial spaceflight, faces its own challenges. Recent safety concerns emerged from NASA's advisory panel, with former astronaut Kent Rominger raising red flags about multiple incidents. A detailed analysis reveals a pattern that's impossible to ignore. July 2024, upper stage failure, $50 million payload lost. August 2024. First booster landing failure in 18 months, September 2024. Crew 9 deorbit burn anomaly, October 2024. Crew 8 parachute deployment incident. Behind closed doors, SpaceX engineers are racing against time. Sources inside the company reveal a previously undisclosed investigation into micro cracks in the Falcon 9's upper stage, a potential explanation for recent anomalies. "We're pushing these vehicles harder than any rockets in history," admits a senior engineer who requested anonymity. That comes with unprecedented challenges. The implications of these safety concerns extend beyond just SpaceX. A confidential NASA memo, recently obtained through industry sources, reveals growing anxiety about the rapid commercialization of spaceflight. "We're seeing a fundamental shift in how we approach human spaceflight safety," notes Dr. Elena Santos, former NASA safety director. The question is